Hi everyone, Sarah here today. Welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new here. Today I am doing a little bit of stash scrapping, and I'm going to scrapbook this picture of my two girls just making goofy little faces while we were on a walk. Here I went ahead and grabbed one paper. This is the Vicki Boutin Discover+Create collection. I liked the black and white stripe that was on the other side of this, so of course I cut a chunk out of that first because I knew I was going to be cutting quite a bit of this up. I don't make you watch all of me cutting this up, but some of it. I like the leaves and I thought they were gorgeous, so I decided I was going to fussy cut them and actually use them on the layout. So that's what I'm doing here. These flowers, haha. These are just so pretty. I like the little designs that are drawn onto them and everything. So I figured, why not use them? This was honestly, it's like a spring layout actually, because it was cool enough when we started our walk for them to wear sweatshirts and have their little beanies. But by the time we were on our way home from our walk, the sweatshirts were off, they were tied around waist, and I was carrying beanies and stuff like that because it was just too warm for them. But I still thought the leaves were pretty. So there went that. I'm done cutting out leaves. And I'm going to start playing with this. I did choose a white background, which used to be something I did all the time. I tried to stay away from doing a ton of white, but I like the way it turned out with this one. I'm trying to, stuff the leaves here and there. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with them. So, they're there where they're at right now. And now I'm going through the papers and stuff that I have over on the left-hand side, trying to figure out, do I want to change the background? That's why I'm cutting this. I thought I might put the blue behind it, but I only have one more sheet of this paper left, and I want to do some more fussy cutting of the beautiful flowers. I looked at the sticker sheet. Love the back of the butterfly one, but only have one more sheet left. I'm going to have to get over that, real quick, because I can't just hoard this stuff. Most likely I'll end up fussy cutting tons of the stuff out, but it's got to be used. There's no point in keeping it in my stash if it's not going to be used so that it can document some memories and make a pretty page. What's the point otherwise? But I didn't accomplish that on this layout. See, I'm sitting here trying to decide if I was going to cut into it again. I did not accomplish it on this layout. I went ahead and pulled out the ephemera. I had put it all in a Ziploc bag because I had ripped the container it was in. And so I'm going ahead and going through that and pulling pieces that I think I might want to use on the layout. I got a pile of things that I might use. And then I go back to looking at the other papers again. I decided I wanted a little more of some color, and I decided on this teal over on the left-hand side. So I went ahead and cut I think it's like a 2-inch strip, and then I punched it with this little border punch. That way I can add some texture to the other side. I have not glued anything down or stuck anything down at this point, so I figured why not. So I'm going to go ahead and cut some wonkiness out of both sides of this instead of ripping it like I usually do. Cutting it, I don't rip because I don't like the way it ends up looking because it never works the way I want it to. So this way I control it. It is what it is. Here I'm going to go ahead and tape this down, and then I will place my striped piece on top of it. Yep, making sure I like it. I'm going to add some adhesive to the back of this, and then I'll go ahead and I don't know what I was doing, but I peeled off those 2 strips, and then I decided to add more. I went ahead and adhered that down, roughed up the edges of those blue pieces a little more, and then started playing with my leaves again. And I'm pretty sure I moved them around, I don't know how many times, because those don't stay the way they are now. That does stay there. Nope. It goes back. Those 2 stay down at the bottom. That one, yeah, I go in and out with the leaves. The green one comes back. I don't know why I tossed it off to the side, but it does. It comes back. Both green ones do, actually. Let's see. Yep. I pull out my metallic watercolors by Prima, and I decide to do some black splatters. So I go ahead and do that over here on the right-hand side. I have no idea why I'm covering up the left-hand side like I was, because I'm going to splatter over there too. I really have no idea why I did that, but of course, I'm impatient. I'm going to add some more, and then, you know, I'm not going to sit there and try to let it dry. I am going to let it sit to the side just long enough for me to back my photo. I thought I could use the scrap. It's not going to work. So I'm going to go ahead and cut a piece off of another sheet of paper. And I'm definitely going to use that yellow because it's bright and beautiful. And I'm not using a ton of it. I am cutting the piece out of this to go behind so that I'm going to put it on the right-hand side of the photo so that I have some of that blue over on the right-hand side as well. And then I'm going to cut this yellow and I'm going to add it behind my photo as well. As always, roughing up the edges like I always do. Here I am going ahead and adhering it. I mean, I know a lot of this doesn't take, you know, explanations or whatever, but yeah. Anyways, I'm going to do them a little cattywampus, both layers. And I thought I might use that branding strip, but I decided against it. And that's what I mean by I'm impatient. So I went ahead and rolled those so that I could keep going with my layout. I pulled some fun foam from my stash and I'm going to cut it a little smaller than what the actual picture and stuff is and add that. And then I'm going to start pulling all my papers or my ephemera and stuff back in and trying to add them to see what I think. If I'm going to be happy finally and actually start gluing things down. I'm trying to remember where I had some of this stuff. As you see, I still don't have any of the green ones in there as of yet, but I decided to pull in some of these butterflies. I love that two-tone blue one. And then I added a little moth up at the top. I told you the green ones came back. I wanted more in there. I wanted some of that green. So I went ahead and added those. Really, it's because the moth had the green on it and there was no other green in there. So I brought the green back. I added that other butterfly on the left-hand side of the photo. And I grabbed these big stickers off the sticker sheet. It says, hello there. And I left it at that right now, but I will be adding more. I'm going to go ahead and put some glue at the end of these, just like I do normally. I usually have the habit of just sticking a little bit on the ends and just sticking them down. I'm adding some 3D or the fun foam to the center of my butterflies, and holding that down until it sticks. With it being on the edge right there of the places I have already roughed up, it doesn't want to stick as well. Here, I just added the glue down the side that was cut off, kind of, so that it would, you know, it would kind of hide it. I went ahead and stuck the butterfly down. I have not stuck the photo down yet, so I'm going to go ahead and continue with the flowers. I keep going flowers. I'm going to continue with the embellishments that I have there, the leaves and the moth. And once I get those stuck down, except for the moth, apparently, I forgot I did that first. Now I'll stick the moth down, and I went ahead and pushed the title down. I'm going to keep it all. I'm just going to, I decided that. I thought I was going to use these buttons. I don't use the buttons. I do like this. It says the little things because it's just a walk. This is just something that we like to do. We enjoy doing this together. So, I mean, it's just a little thing that we do. And here I'm going back to that sticker sheet. And this one says daily rituals, snapshot, and then documenting the happenings. And I like that. That's cute. I'm also going to grab another one, and it says a crazy about this, and I stuck it over there on top of the there. And these are just little black circles that have stars or hearts in them, and then there's a couple of the little gold ones left, and I add those as well. Right now, you can't see a lot of the black splattering, but that's okay. I'll change that. I also grabbed some of these loop-de-loo arrows that were from the sticker sheet, and I placed those in a couple spots. I put one over there to the right, and then I'm going to put one over here to the left. I moved one of the little circles pieces that I put down because I was putting that loop-de-loop piece over there, that arrow. I'm just going to mess with things a little bit until I figure out if I am good and done. I'm not going to grab any more stickers, but I wanted the black to extend a little more. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little more around. You saw that splatter onto the leaf, but it's all good. It stays, no big deal. I did the splatters and that ended this layout for me. I had fun with this one. I love the bright colors and the leaves and everything. And of course I love to fussy cut. But if you enjoyed this, please remember to like and subscribe so you're notified when I upload again. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.